welcome, fellow Ambazonians. We don't come today again for a powerful show today on AmbaFocus. As we earlier announced last week, so we always hold a program every Friday or 8 p.m. Amba time. So, fellow comrades, fellow Ambazonians, once more, on a good evening. The show tonight it will be very powerful because the female general they around. The only female general is they around. So I think say you start get a dial number because today we will get calls. You start dial number because the show today we will explain a lot of things and then the people will call for give their own contribution. How they think the discussion way we discuss today. In that light, today we will get three panel guests tonight. We get Zale Clovis Songe, all the way from the Kingdom of Belgium. There we get our female general, Caroline Mala, and then we get Paul Nilon, the one and the strongest activist. But I think for now, the two guests where I think say it don't be as of now that the female general and my brother Clovis. So tonight I will welcome them so that when they come, then we throw away the story, how it is. We'll tell where to where we get and we share today with the Ambazonian people. We give the focus of the revolution, the state of the revolution, how the revolution, the worker, with local people where they did for ground zero. Now why that we say AmbaFocus. So we focus mostly on ground zero and the diaspora. Thank you very much for listening, and then while we are the wait for them to come in, our sister there behind the dash button, Kesia, all the way from UK. Now you make sure say we see the images where when I see and so are the small lancement for the music way and they come up for background. Now they touch the buttons them. So we want to thank you very much because now one of the strong supporters that for Ambazonia way. If you woke up calling at midnight, you go pick your call as far as the revolution be concerned. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, with a good evening for AmbaFocus. We na sharpen una mouth, we na sharpen una ears, sharpen your mouth for call, sharpen your ear for listening, and then refresh your brain for assimilate which way we go talk today, and then we put that in practice. So I will welcome the guests them tonight where we get them. Mr. Clovis and our female general. When they will enter, we just start the show right away. Just introduction, they come right away. Okay, while waiting for the guests to show up, we go to talk, elaborate the issues the way we get for talk and today night. We don't see the protests where some calibers they will call the fools where they don't pay them. They do stage work with your own day. We say me they cash people like we, our leaders for the diaspora. People say people that the sponsor the struggle. We see how like the public fail. For ground zero they don't succeed. So the one coming out for the back now for America, and America can't help them to quench the war where they declare on us. We don't tell them say the war they be declared on us. We know how it start for fight. We see defend and defend. We don't see that stage work. Then again, we don't see a lot of posting and a lot of write up where they come from DDR Center where La Republic don't do a stage work. I think they don't kill almost 200 of our civilians where in the name of DDR where they say they don't escape. So we go talk that one, we elaborate what it happened how it happened. What do you think? So we go talk on that one because we not see anyhow almost they claim say 130 people escape from DDR. How it come? So we go talk that one, my country people. There we see we'll talk of this Atanga one Atanga G on Atanga go on a where either in the band collapse and rot and all the building materials for southern zone. So southern and northern zone. That is the Federal Republic of Ambazonia. We will talk that one. Then we will talk about we hear some stage work. They say explosive where they discover them or among them. We go still talk that one. And we get no say among them first. Na agency where the interim government of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia be done bound. So we will still talk that one. So while waiting for my guests to come. Now some of the issues in that way we get up. Fellow comrades, fellow Ambazonians, okay, yes, right away, I'm going to introduce the guests. I go start for our female general, the general of all the general, any play woman there, we fair give woman respect. That's our culture, we give the women respect. So the female general, you'll be welcome for Amba TV.
Thank you so much, my hero. I want to salute my comrades and Erico Akaba and all ambassadors that watch us from Ground Zero and the diaspora. I want to salute Una. We don't come for our TV, for our ambassador TV today to not to lead the cause, to lead the house. We don't come to tell what happen because na AmbaFocus all about Amazonia. So I want to salute all una because today that group must hear for me. I'm against them because they always. I am sorry to be here. I should invite here because today is fire.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that elaboration and the encouragement word from to our people on Ground Zero. I will welcome our brother all the way from Belgium, the Kingdom of Belgium, Zale Clovis Songe. Welcome, comrades.
Yeah, thanks once more. It's a pleasure for me to appear on this show, on this program, AmbaFocus, which mostly focuses on the activities concerning our revolution on Ground Zero, and which appears on a national television station, which is broadcasted worldwide. It's a pleasure once more to partake on this show and to voice out my concern as concerning our struggle.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, comrade. Okay, we move to the business state. During the week, we don't see a demonstrate protest where some anti-na Sardina, we call it Sardina Onaweti, is Anglophone for Yaoundé. So we don't see that stage one where they stage for in front of American embassy. Say me America facilitate for arrest our leaders them from Europe and abroad from Europe, Asia, and all the other continents, America. Say now they facilitate the killing on Ground Zero. Now they facilitate the killings for Southern Cameroon, and now they fuel the struggle. So and now they help for crumble Cameroon the way Cameroon will look be. Now, female general will ask you this question. Now, how you look these people where they pay, there's a small group of people, they pay them, me they do this stage work. Wait till you tell these people where they do this work, or tell them, you know, say, we don't, America, the shit whole country like Cameroon, where you need to respect human rights, you need to respect the law where they put that in place. Over to you, Female General.
Thank you so much, my brother Clovis. You see, those people, they are frustrated because we have defeated them. Ambazonia don't show la République. Today, because Ambazonia don't know the right from their left. So they don't automatically become mass. Fellow Ambazonians, my people, fellow viewers, with me. I remember some months back, some years back, they say protestation is banned. So because we show them better, we don't make our land ungovernable. They still go to some hungry people because I don't call them Ambazonians. Choose just Ambazonia. So they can go carry even Nigeria, anybody that speaks English and put them, because those people, for me, are not Ambazonians. No Ambazonians with the genocide that is happening in Amazonia in front of US. So if the show say we don't finally la Republic strategy, and they are so desperate. So they say the US don't the food. So now distraction. And they got distraction because we get our go in front of the US or not. The fact that the men say Ambazo country and we get to make sure we take our country back. So when they carry their stomach for discussion, it's a discussion, and I think it's they are so they don't know. And you can see that la Republic is concerned. All those people that go to the US to make noise, I think those people are just like my brother. So that's all I can say about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, yeah, you talk, you clear, and then you break small, you talk it clear, then you break small. So I don't know if you feel shift to corner your phone small. I go to our brother comrade. You see the stage work where the Republic the stage and now the protest. Instead of now them those are protest for America for intervene, because indirectly they see and say la Republic indirectly tell the war say the war don't pass them. So me America now the great power me intervene for solve the war where the impact on the southern Cameroon. So Mr. Clovis, now how you look the protest for this and I'll call it an incompose where they stay up in front of a US embassy.
Yeah, thank you for that question. But I think we cannot start calling the names because the right to protest is a human right. It is enshrined in the La Republique Constitution for people to protest. So there are various motives that people will protest. So in the first place, we get for no say they're supposed to protest because now right. Any citizen get right for protest for thing where you not find any way government need to do and well. But now where there is a problem is that there are paid protesters when they come involved for that march, when they know the march from their will, they know march by their will, they march because they be paid for come showcase before the US embassy for say the US embassy try for arrest we were there for diaspora USA all over. But if you look at the number itself, because La Republique is not made up of 300 or 400 people, La Republic is about 20 million inhabitants. Then if you see a percentage where come match today, whether they paid them because we know say they paid them because Pobiado rendered his citizen them in a way where they never get it for chop. When they give out 1,000, you must run for carry placard. If they give sardine and bread, oh, you must vote. So those people when they be there, they can protest on the payroll of La Republique. We don't know their nationality properly, but what Usa will be settling and say we'll get some pictures. We'll see some people we'll call them say Ambazonians, when our brothers them or sisters when they do they collect that sardine. You know, say the La Republique na sardine state where they collect because the small one time na sardine for go mash. Now, those people where they mash there, I want for use this media because I want for use this one national TV station for tell they say as they go mash there, may they make sure say they remain for that because that is a foreign nation. They not come for a place because if they come, the restoration forces it will arrest them and they will discipline them. The law of the land of Ambazonia it will be applied upon them. Now, talking say they want to be the arrest we. What would they do? We are revolutionary fighters, we are freedom fighters, civil rights, will be activists. We need the broke law like I did for Belgium here. If I don't say Belgium law not talk to me, you encourage terrorism. Say me they kill man, me they do this. I'm not doing that. The Belgian government if he arrest me, no matter how La Republique protest, no matter how, because they send many letters to the Belgian Ministry of Foreign Affairs here. Because those people notify we say that the talk say me they catch any Ambazonian where there for that group because get Southern Cameroon, Belgium, Ambazonian Union here. So where we get protests before that union, they be take inside, tell we say they have received many requests from La Republique through the embassy for make sure say they arrest me for deport we, but they tell them no, those people are within the laws of the land of the Kingdom of Belgium. They are not doing anything bad until they go contrary to the laws or the constitution will be in place here. Same to the United States. So when they stage such movement, now for frighten we, for weaken our resolve, then I use this medium, may people that they everyone has made them multiply this movement, made them multiply this fight for liberation, made them not fear other fake this thing. You remember say La Republique, a Biron tribe carry for American courts. Tribe will defeat them for that. It will defeat them for almighty America, then not the protest when they go to stage down they will make, then they arrest we. Never. That one not just for try for weaken we, but we are stronger than what the things that they do. And on the other thing, it shows that we win and we are winning bigly. If La Republique does start carry people, the pay may go start for front American embassy. The very La Republique be threatened the former chief of diplomatic mission of America, where the outgoing one, Berlin. Say he will come out Cameroon, he will come out. Therefore, it will be regarded. Now we see America the change statement. America give you a lot of room. America through the Undersecretary of State for Africa, His Excellency Thibault Nagy, it talks say all which ways in and said the Ambazonian people, the Southern Cameroon people, they want to take control of their life, they want to manage their affairs and their life, and that is a simple statement for sure say would win before that Mawa move that statement for him up. Now whether you see La Republique, because a case they come up for September UN whole meeting, they will start all this manipulation for Dutch. So we must intensify now our fight. Make they no more free themselves from this net. We must intensify to make sure say they're not Dutch, because every time when they see you and get for come for hold, now they start make all these politics there. So
okay, thank you so much for that brief elaboration. Thank you so much. I still go back still for this protest. Female General, I will ask you this question. Why it be say for the past from 2018, any protest where people they will always make La Republique must ever go there and they must ever arrest people or they shoot people with guns or they do this. But why be say this another protest where it not be announced? Because protest they will announce as that the deal they sign, but this one not be unannounced. Then they go protest. Then the government says silence. Then instead now the police where they used to kill people, when people they protest, they throw people tear gas. Now this same police now they stand up for protest, for protect this another people they march. So now which message you pass out when they try now to pass another international body, because international body you see how ambassador they be protest, peaceful protest, like with helicopters and machine gun, you shoot people. But this one way, another set of people they protest instead of police go protect them. That one you need to show me saying that two countries, comrade Mala, over to you. Yeah, the female general.
Everybody know the truth. Nothing is hide anymore. You cannot say people are protesting. Which people? They actually pay agents. They actually people the La Republic government are paying to come and represent people that don't know even exist. You cannot pay people to come and represent citizens of another country. So that's to show the international community that that country is a country of a shipwreck country, because no country of the right senses. You don't say protest is banned. Protest is banned, protest is banned. When people come on the street, they kill them. Other people come on the street, they don't kill them. It makes you understand that those that come on the street was sent by the government. They didn't come on the street really. They didn't come on the street on their own. So it was a well-organized strategy. It's a well-organized strategy to distract the international community. Ambazonia, we get to open our eyes. We get to understand how wicked La Republic are. We have to be very careful, because they are manipulators. While we are going through this broadcast, we are going to elaborate on so many things, because there are so many things we get to know. We have first-class information that La Republic cannot control Ambazonia anymore. So that protest, they go and protest. If some people, they pay them money, they were not even Cameroonians. They were not Cameroonians. They were other nationality, because the first-class information I get was that they pay because they cannot pay Ambazonians. Ambazonia will never do that. So they have to pay Nigerians and foreigners that are living abroad that can speak English. And it's something organized by Minister of Shilhok country. Those ministers are the people that organize these things. So we have to understand that Ambazonians are not foolish, and the international community can never be fooled. We are one people. We are Ambazonians. We are not Cameroonians. So when they go and march for money, the truth remains, and then they go and lie down on the bed, they cannot sleep, because they not say what they did was not right. They collect money to go and distract the US. What does the US have to do with activists abroad? Did the US have the right over what I'm saying? It's my right to denounce the genocide in my country. It's my right to denounce anything that is happening in my country. And it's my right to fight for justice. And it's my right to fight for the total endurance of Ambazonia, because we are two countries. So they cannot go and protest. It doesn't even make sense for me. I think it's just madness. So fellow Ambazonians, fellow activists, La Republic is confused. So what they are doing in that US embassy, it was just a distraction. We have things at hand that they want to distract. So when why doing that, they will go to Moyoka and kill civilians. They will go to Ambazonia and kill civilians. So it's a strategy. While we are focused on their stupid protests, they will be sending their terrorist army to go and kill our people. So we get to be wise. Anytime they bring any distraction like those protests and all this, we get to remain focused. Because anytime they want to do, because somebody tell me, they give me first-class information that anytime our people want to do something bad to our people, they always bring something to distract us so that we will be talking about it, and they will go and commit others. So we have to be extra careful. Anytime I've been saying that protest or anything that is distraction, even that Bakassi, something they say they are saying they are taking Bakassi back. It's not our concern. When Ambassador is free, we shall deal with that. We don't have to talk about that. Let them do as they like. For now, we are focused. Our focus is La République. We get to focus and take our country back. We don't need any distraction because we know La République and Nigeria as partners in crime. So we are not focused on anything else but on our revolution. Let them go and protest. Let them do as they like. We are focused. Thank you, comrade.
Thank you, comrade. Thank you, comrade Mala, the female general. Yeah. Well, on that topic, I think say ambassador don't listen, and then they don't assimilate, they don't absorb the message that don't pass for them, and adding to small bit, we gonna say we will be two nations, La Republic and ambassador, because when one part is protest or they come with gunboat, helicopter, they shoot people. They arrest university students where they protest, peaceful protest. They lock them, they prison them, and then the other part they protest. Now police guide them. They show say now two country. Okay, now we'll go for this very interesting topic. Then after that topic, now we start get calls. Okay, we don't see the write up, and even you, the female general, I'll still come back to you. Yes, the female general, you write, I will see for your post, you talk how La Republique, you don't kill our the ex-fighter, because I don't even call they say our fighter, because I think say we've been a fake fighter, because those guys who go with DDR, we've been a stage war for La Republique. But what did happen where we hear say 130 people they run DDR for one day? 30 people, be possible say for one day, 30 people don't run DDR, and then we get information say, and those people they be killed. Say over 200 of them be killed, and then because we don't see image where a mommy don't go visit the Peking, or they deny access for see. So things where you start post, and now what if you tell we or the ambassador people as far as the DDR saga be concerned.
Yeah, thank you so much, my hero. Thank you so much for giving me again the opportunity to talk to my people, because Ambazonian are my people. Fellow Ambazonian, we get to understand that La République is a very wicked regime and very manipulative regime. They are doing their best to label us terrorists. They need to prove to the international community that we are terrorists, and they have no proof about that. So what are they doing? Fellow Ambazonian, we get to understand that La République creates some fake, because what I'm saying today is first-class information. La République creates some fake Amba boys to come and cause harvest to label us terrorists. What they do is that they will promise you, if you join us, after that they will put you in the army. They promise them so many things. So now when they take those people, they use them. When they finish use you, because they did that DTA center, so hunger no one leave them. La République no fit feed them. They don't get the capacity to feed them. So when they don't use them finish, they go drop them there. When they start complaining, they will kill them. When they kill them, they will come talk say they don't run. Fellow Ambazonian. Some months back, they be trying to tell Ambazonian, say, "You now come for DDA, we dey enjoy, we dey okay." What is happening today? How can somebody that is okay run, as they are saying? Because I believe, I get the first class information say they kill those boys. How can somebody who is well taken, who no one good thing, who no one enjoy, how can you be enjoying and they become talk say person where if they enjoy the run and go for bush to suffer? As they say, we did for bush to suffer. So as they call themselves ex-Amba, so they come realize say when there was in the bush, there was more better than when they are in the DDR center. No, fellow Ambazonians, we get to understand that our brothers that was manipulated by Atangaranchi Paul and Bankwi, Colonel Bankwi, was used and now are being killed. They are killing them and burying them. Those fighters that run to the bush, we want to know their name and their identity. And we want those so-called DDA fighters to come and tell us that, okay, we have run, we are now in the bush. They will never do that, because La République has killed them and abused them and killed them. So, fellow Ambazonians, we get to understand that it don't bad. My country people and all those enablers will not tell the truth. They know that what I'm saying is the truth. They don't use those young boys. Those young boys was never Amba fighters. There was people they take in La Republic and tell them, we now go talk like this, we now go talk like this, we now go talk like this. When they use them finish, because they fear them, the way that they're hungry for that camp, for that DDR center, hunger, no one leave them. They feel talk the truth. So they become a threat to La Republic, because if the truth comes out outside, it's a disgrace. What can we do for the truth to remain silent forever? They go kill them, go bury them, and we no go ever hear about them. Their family go no go ever hear about them. So they go cook up stories, say they don't escape, they don't run. They never run nothing. La Republic is killing those boys in the air center because they don't get capacity to take care of them. They deceive our brothers, use them against their people. But now they don't use them finish. They still kill them. We not see how wicked that regime is. So for those of you who will never join that La Republique mafia, if they approach now, stay away of anything La Republique. That La Republique does not love us. They love our resources. They go use us and kill una. They go use una and kill una. The better una think the area. They say it's better you die with your people, for your people, than to die as a blackleg, than to die as a sellout. So it don't pass for this center. My country people no go tell una. Any place no go tell una. Yani Sikot, anti-Sikot no go tell una, because they are received some small change to sell out this revolution. Are they very sad, because they are my brothers. They are Ambazonians that they use, they live. At the end, just kill them like that. So do not be like those people, my people. You have to stay with your people, die with your people, fight for your people, fight for freedom, because there's nothing like freedom. It don't bad for DCR Center. If they tell una say a fixed story, tell them say the female general saying a fact. Our people in DCR Center are be killed by the Republic Cameroon terrorists after using them for some months. Thank you so much, comrades.
Yeah, thank you. At least the people of Grand Sud, they get you very well. They get you, and the message be clean and clear. I'll go back to our brother, our comrade. You see, La Republique, these people, they post. If you post, it said, it mentions say the ex-combatant. They usually go for hunger strike. Say they work at the back foot. You can't debunk. And then it make up to 3 days. We hear say 130 ex-combatants, they don't escape from the DDR. And we hear from the general, and they give a threat, if they don't come back peacefully, they go hunt them wherever they kill them. You will talk with this allegation, because La Republique propaganda, their lobby firm is the fail.
We have spoken at length concerning fake news and fake media outlets. Those media outlets are being paid by the government to put out whatever they want them to put. They give them instructions, what type of information they have to put out to derail the struggle or to work to work in their favor. Now, secondly, those boys cannot escape from that center. That center is being guarded by military, because they are afraid that we can attack it if really we have ex-combatant there. So how, in what circumstances will they explain to the population that a center which is heavily guarded by military and gendarme, people could escape there in that number, in that massive number, 130 something, is a lie? And then the next thing, like the female general made it clear, those people are not, most of them are not fighters. At least 95% of them are not fighters. They are just those boys they have recruited and giving them assurances, promises that if you come and stay this and make this story out that I was a fighter, I've dropped my weapons. That is to gain credibility and to gain sympathy from the international community, to see that yeah, the problem is getting solved and people are dropping arms. But it is not like that. There are people who have paid to come and stage that. Now, if they get in, just like female general said, and all those promises, juicy promises that were made to them, after they must have played their own part by saying they were ex-combatant,